Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3, and this is episode 1 of season 2 of our FIFA 12 Fulham Manager mode commentary. So we're going to be carrying on with Fulham because, I wouldn't have it any other way, So, moving on, I'm going to be selling a lot of older players, as was quite a lot of the suggestions. So first off, we're selling Damien Duff to Bayern Munich, and also Aaron Hughes to Bolton Wanderers for 1.2 million. And because that's going to leave a bit of a gap in my defence, I decided to bring in Bottia, I think from Atletico Madrid. I'm not too sure on that one, but for 6.5 million, he's also quite young as well, and there's quite a bit of player development as well, I think. I don't know. Anyway, Danny Murphy, unfortunately, he was going to run out of contract and decided to sell him. And I brought in Marvin Martin as our big signing from, now how do I pronounce this again? Doshaks, or it's from a French club, I don't know. So this is our team. Now I wasn't sure about bringing in Marvin Martin. I had a look at some of the older suggestions and I wasn't too sure, but brought him in anyway because it's my manager mode. So our first match is against Deportivo, and as Dembele is still injured from last season, I'm going to be playing Bobby Zamora and Fernandinho up front. So this is a little clip of Bottia, and an awesome challenge from him to stop the attack, and then a block there to stop the shot. I mean, that is a pretty good debut performance, if I may say so myself. Marvin Martin had a shot there, easily saved by the keeper, and then a rather unexpected event. I wouldn't say it's a sweaty goal, but I don't know how to pronounce all these names. Anyway, Bobby Zamora with a header on goal and got it on target, but just not enough to trouble the goalkeeper. And then Zamora threw again, but the shot wasn't ever going to trouble the keeper. But then Bobby Zamora threw on goal, and instead of finessing it like I've done quite a lot, I just smash it in instead, equalise and 1-1. And I like the way out from outside the box, and the goalkeeper didn't have a chance with that. But at half time, it was 1-1 apiece, I was about to say, but anyway. So I brought on quite a lot of substitutes because obviously everyone needs to keep up their match fitness, etc. Fernandinho hit the bar with a kind of strange finesse shot. Orlando Sa then makes it 2-1 with, I quite like this finish actually because it's quite realistic. I didn't have a replay because it was a rather crappy goal, and Deportivo in the second half barely added anything at all. So moving on, Arshvin then makes it 3-1. I like the way he cut across the goalkeeper with that shot. Had lots of power in the shot, and I just like the goal really. But it wasn't over there. Deportivo in the 90th minute, after some really terrible defending there, and the same bloke as before puts it in for 3-2, but too little too late for Deportivo, and I win the match 3-2. So Napoli came in with an offer for Bobby Zamora, and it was a huge offer, 9.5 million. But I decided, as it's quite important to keep my strikers, to reject the offer. And Napoli after that didn't want to carry on. And then this pathetic offer from Bordeaux, 6 million for Granero. I don't think so. Completely rejected that. And then there was an offer for John Arisa, and quite skeptical. I think that's the right word. Yeah, about keeping him. But anyway, Dembele has come back from injury, which is awesome. And then Bordeaux came in with another offer for Granero, a little bit higher than last one, but still not enough to even tempt me. And John Arisa. The problem is he's quite old, and it's quite a lot of cash, so I decided to sell him. I'm sorry, guys. He scored some awesome goals, and I loved, going Risa or sometimes, but sorry. So anyway, on to our next match against Real Zaragoza. As Dembele is back, I didn't start him instantly because he's only just come back and he'll be crap basically. Anyway, Stockdale there made a great save, and then I think it was Stephen Kelly made the block of the return shot. So really good there, and this was the most frustrating game I've ever played on manager mode, and I'm so glad I didn't start a manager mode in La Liga. Playing against Spanish teams is so frustrating. They just keep possession all the time, and I kept him getting so unlucky. As you saw there, Bobby Zamora hit the post, and then Fernandinho running it back in, goalkeeper makes an easy save, and oh my god, I just hated playing against these Spanish players, and they just kept the ball so easily, and no wonder Spain dominated England on Friday, I think it was. Anyway, half-time, it was 1-0 to Real Zaragoza, and I decided to bring on Dembele for Fernandinho just to inject something, but it just made the problem even worse, and look at that, he just keeps the ball so easily, and for the second half it was just so sweaty and so horrible, and this was a chance for Bobby Zamora, hit the post again, and oh, that was the only clip even worthy of putting in. I'm sorry guys, but it was just a horrible match to play. Anyway, Bordeaux came in with yet again another offer for Granero, and I rejected that, but I'm going to be selling Smith, as I brought him in on a free contract and selling him for 4.2 to Blackburn, which is awesome. And then something went a bit wrong here, and I'm selling Smith yet again to Blackburn. I don't know if I get the same amount there. And also selling Salcido, who was on loan last season, I do believe. And then Bordeaux came in with another offer, and 10.5 million. I was really tempted. And then a really pathetic offer for Bobby Zamora from Swansea. Their 6 million is nothing. But anyway, on to our last match of the episode, which is against Marseille, and I decided to start Dembele up front for Bobby Zamora, as I thought Bobby Zamora wasn't really playing that well recently, and I don't know, he scored that really nice goal against against Deportivo. But anyway, on to the match, and Awu just got absolutely taken out there, but Bottia plays a good through ball to Dembele, and his shot is saved by the goalkeeper. Ashvin then had a shot, but now that sometimes go in, and it looks awesome. Anyway, onto this clip, which is awesome. Marvin Martin takes it on the outside of the box and hits it, takes a huge deflection off the defender and goes in over the goalkeeper, and I just love the way how it just went over the goalkeeper perfectly. And at half-time, it was 1-0 to Fulham against Marseille, so doing really well here against a good team. Yet again, I made 3 substitutions. I'm only really doing that in the pre-season because it's good to keep up the match fitness of all your players. And there, as you saw, Fernandinho hit the crossbar there, but as you see here, Granero played through on goal and then just hits it bottom corner and picked up the ball just to go for some extra, and that was a really awesome through ball there from Fernandinho. And then Marseille had a chance, but easily saved by Stockdale. It was an awesome overhead kick though. Stockdale then called it into action again and makes a slightly unorthodox but good save nonetheless, and this was Marseille's really only clear-cut chance, and it ended 2-1 to Fulham, so a great result there. And for goal of the month, I'll have to give it to Ashvin. If in all honesty, all the goals I scored weren't really that great, so picking out of a fairly average bunch of goals, I'd have to go with Ashvin in all honesty, and it wasn't a bad goal. And for player of the month, I'll probably have to go with David Stockdale, as yet again there wasn't really too many standout players and he was the only one really worthy of it. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching.